Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm HEYYY. If you're new, which I did see, I got a little influx of new subscribers, so I'm happy to have you guys here on my channel. You know, we don't really do a lot of shade over here on this channel. It's good vibes over here, okay? It's good vibes, so I like to keep it that way. Sis, welcoming you into my 2021. Okay, I know it's like what, almost mid-February, but my new year starts this month. I'm gonna talk about really how my 2021 started off, some of what my goals are, and my mindset, I guess. So, you know, I keep it open, honest, and transparent on my channel. I'm all about that. I feel like being transparent and telling you guys like where I am, the struggles that I'm having, the revelations that I'm having, and the growth that I'm making. I just like to document that along the process. Catch your breath, girl. Okay. 2021 started off shaky for me. Mentally, I should say. I was just having and dealing with a lot of self-doubt. I was sizing myself up according to my own thoughts. I was just really, I don't know, stressing over things that I shouldn't have been stressing over when it comes to my business and how I want to show up now that I've made this pivot. I just feel like there were some big question marks in a sense that I had and that I wasn't necessarily getting the answers for right away. So yeah, my mind was just like all over the place when the year started. I know that was really just like a month ago, but I'm just thankful for where I am now because things are much more clear. Okay, let me explain exactly what I was confused about. So I recently made the pivot in becoming a mobile app strategist, right? We all know that. I've had a mobile app for years now, but now I'm on the other side. I'm doing it for other people, right? So it's been amazing. I've published like 8 apps already. It's a lot of work, it is, but I'm grateful because I'm learning so much, and I absolutely love the feeling when my clients tell me that they love their apps, because it reminds me of just the feeling that I had. So that was just amazing. But I think that I was overthinking my pivot, right? And it's crazy because over the weekend someone broke it down to me in the most simplest way, and I was like, you're right. Like, I'm tripping for no reason. I mean, like, there is a reason because I want to do things right, but I was like overly tripping. So I was having some confusion in the way that I now wanted to show up on like Instagram and YouTube and stuff, because my platform, my community have just known me really for putting out bomb content when it comes to faith, when it comes to mental health, when it comes to even fashion and outfits. Like, I feel like I was kind of known for being the girl who you're going to get a cute outfit from, and you're going to get a bomb like caption or something, you know, something that's going to motivate you, that's going to inspire you. So now, with me switching lanes a bit, I don't even want to say switching lanes because that's who I am. That's my nature. My people are always going to get that faith part of me. You're always going to get that inspirational part of me because that's who I am. Like, what's in me can never be taken out of me. But in the same token, I made a big business move, right? So I was tripping over the fact that, like, dang, how do I show up now as a CEO? Like, I have a whole mobile app agency. I have a company now, you know? And I was like, well, I don't want to come off too like salesy. I don't want to like, you know, only talk about business now. So I just had all these thoughts, and I was like, dang, how do I now show up on my different platforms to my audience, but still be me and still give the content that I love? And I think that I'm still figuring that out, but I've simplified it a lot more. Something that someone told me over the weekend was like, I don't want you to think of your pivot as this huge pivot. Like, you were a mobile app owner yourself, and you still are. Like, it's not like you went from being a nurse to opening up a mobile app company. No, you went from a successful mobile app owner with a platform of over 70,000 people to now a mobile app developer. Like, it's not this huge difference that I was making it seem like, although it is still, you know, a transition. But I just had to think about it like, girl, they know you for having an app, and now you're making them for other people. So it wasn't as big and as complicated, I should say, as I was making it. But it was really tripping me out, y'all. Like, I'm not gonna hold you, it was really tripping me out for a while. I think just because I value my audience. Like, I value y'all, okay? And I just didn't want there to be confusion. I didn't want to not still be able to show up as myself. Like, I want to show up as myself, but also, you know, promote my business. So I've just been figuring out that transition, and in the beginning of the year, it was stressing me out a lot, even at the, you know, later half of 2020. So I was like, I just feel like I carried that energy into the new year, and I was like, okay, something has got to give. So that was that, right? So my 2021 started off shaky. Then comes Impact Weekend, and I told you guys I was going to this conference. I had to get tested for COVID to go. Y'all, Impact Weekend changed my life, okay? It really gathered me. And like I said, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Maya, but she's like basically a brand strategist. She helps women master their messaging, curate their framework, and sell their high signature offers. And when I tell you, day one we talked about mindset, and that day was really life-changing for me, because there were some things that were like blocking the way that I seen myself, blocking the way that I viewed my worth. And when I tell you, this conference was so life-changing, like, and I don't mean it in a way when you just go to a conference and, you know, you get pumped up and you get motivational for a minute and then it leaves. This literally changed my inner perception of who I am, what I have to offer, and believing that I'm worth whatever money I want to make when it comes to that, okay? When I tell you Impact Weekend was just so worth it, it really challenged you to see, like, why aren't you worth that? Why don't you believe in that for yourself? Like, what's the reason? So she just completely gathered myself and hundreds of other women when it came to our confidence in ourselves, our confidence in our business, and what we have to offer. So it was literally just like a whole perception shifter. It was everything that I needed, given the mindset that I was struggling with before I went to the conference. So I'm just very glad that I went. I am glad that I had just this whole revelation about who I am and who I serve and how I can serve. So yeah, it's safe to say that that conference was amazing. I'm definitely going again next year. And these next 6 months of my life is just going to be different. I'm coming different. It's going to be different, sis. I actually invested in her coaching program because I feel like I need it. And it's definitely an investment, okay? It is an investment. But Maya is just so great at what she does. So I'm confident in what's going to happen over these next 6 months. And the conference was just absolutely amazing. It was life-changing. There was so much information, y'all, because we talked about pricing, framework, your signature offer, launching, marketing. Like, it was so much information that I'm still debunking it all. Like, I have to go through my workbook again. Literally so much information. So I'm grateful that I went. When I tell you, it just helped me so much, because the heaviness that I was feeling and carrying in the beginning of this year was just so unnecessary. It was so unnecessary, and sometimes you need to be connected to other people to pull you out of that and to really shift your mind and your thinking and your perception. So I am just beyond full. I am beyond grateful, and it's up. It's up and it's stuck, sis. I want y'all to have this same energy with me. I want y'all to have this same type of mentality. Like, I want there to just be this whole shift in how we view ourselves this year and seeing ourselves worthy. Why can't you have it all? Why can't you have it all? Why can't you achieve everything that your heart desires? The Lord says he will grant the desires of our heart and that he will perfect that which concerns us. So why wouldn't I let my mindset match his word? Why? That's my energy. And I'm so grateful that I just had this experience this past weekend, because yeah, I'm just grateful. Keeping it, like I said, this wasn't just a moment of motivation. She literally helped women to transform how they see themselves and how they view themselves and what they think that they're truly worthy of. So I could go on and on about Impact Weekend because it was just everything. It was amazing. So let's talk a little bit about, 2021. First off, let me know in the comments how your year is going so far. I know we're like 2 months in, sis, but like, how has it been? Oh, and I'm gonna let y'all know 2021 has tried me though. When I tell you, people have just been dropping out of my life, and I really had to pray because the enemy was trying me in the beginning of this year when it comes to the people in my life who were close to me. Something really big in my family came out that was just like crazy, heartbreaking. Yeah, I don't even really want to get into it, but it was just very hurtful that someone in our family was exposed to, did something that really hurt us. So that was crazy. And then I lost a friend. I lost a friend that I really called like a sister to me, and it's making me emotional. I don't want to cry. And I have never really experienced losing a friend, because I've always had, I feel like, the same like tight group of friends, and I truly loved this person, and it was like the stupidest, when I tell you the reason was the stupidest thing ever. Like, it literally had no involvement with me, but I'm just like, okay, maybe God is removing people in my life, in my family's life, because we're going somewhere that other people can't go. And it hurts when, those are the people who are closest to you. So yeah, that was very difficult, very, very difficult to accept, because it was just like, I'm solid, and I just feel like if you're my friend, I'm solid, and it's certain things that I would just never do. So it's like, yeah, we're just not even going to get into that. But yeah, that was very difficult for me, and obviously I'm still like, I don't know, trying to find peace with it all. But yeah, that was hard. It was very, very, very hard. So yeah, I'm okay, y'all. I know that things happen, and I know that people go, people come. But sometimes, it just hurts when it's those people who are close to you. So life goes on. But yeah, some of my goals for 2021. So I have 2 words for 2021. One is whole. I want to be whole in every area, every aspect of my life. So mentally, emotionally, physically. I want to be whole. That's one of my words. And then my other word is CEO. So in the aspect of being whole, physically, I have invested in a trainer. My first training session was Tuesday. I have to go again tomorrow, which is Thursday, and I'm not looking forward to it. It was difficult. It was very challenging. I threw up, like, whatever. But I have goals, right? I want to be fit, I want to be healthy, so I'm working on that goal mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. I'm just going to be doing the things that, you know, feed my mental health, that feed my emotional health, that feed my spiritual health. So I have a few books that I'm reading. I wonder if I want to show you guys some of them. I don't think I'm going to show you guys yet. I'll probably do a book video on like the current books that I'm reading, because there's a few of them. But yeah, so that is what I'm doing when it comes to that. I'm definitely about to, you know, curate some fasting days into my like monthly, weekly schedule and make sure that I'm being consistent in that. When it comes to being a CEO, I'm just making sure all my ducks are in a line. So when it comes to taxes, when it comes to having my business accounts in order, saving and finances. So I really just want to do the things that CEOs do this year. The girl has her own mobile app agency, so, you know, I gotta come correct, you know? So I'm just really excited to learn this year, learn so much more about business. I'm excited. I am claiming that this is just a great year for me, for you, and let me know what are some of your goals. Like, what is important to you this year? Like, those are my big goals, and I'm gonna break them down into smaller goals. So yeah, prioritizing my mental, spiritual, and physical health. Being a student and learning about business. I've invested in a coaching program, so I'm really just excited to see how that's going to transform me and my business. And yeah, so I want to end this video with some affirmations that I am focusing on this year. So one is, I have them right here, I keep them on my desk. I'm doing a great job with the life, purpose, and business that God has graced me with. This is my 6-figure year. I am fully equipped to dominate the mobile app development field. I have firm thoughts about who I am through Christ, who has given me abundant life. I am worthy of the price that I will be charging my clients. My message is clear, and my clients do not hesitate to pay me and learn from me. That's on period, okay? But yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy New Year. Okay, it's February. This is my new year. I think I told y'all Happy New Year before, but this is my real new year, okay? Because your girl is together now. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your support. Hey again to all my new faces. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.